So, a few years ago, I was sitting and talking to my very good friend, Elliot Aronson, who is one of social psychology's greatest living legends, really, in social psychology. And Elliot Aronson had worked with Leon Festinger many, many years ago, who was a great social psychologist at Stanford, and who had developed the theory of cognitive dissonance. What Elliot did in his subsequent work was transform that theory into a theory of self-justification. So let me tell you what this is, because it's so important to our everyday lives. Cognitive dissonance sounds like a cumbersome term, but all it means is the unpleasant, uncomfortable feeling we have when two ideas clash with each other. Lewis Black described this brilliantly on the Jon Stewart show at one point when he said, cognitive dissonance is when an environmentalist drives an SUV. Okay? He said, you might as well be filling your gas tank with cognitive dissonance. It means you've got two ideas that clash with each other. So, I'm a smoker, and I know smoking could kill me, and it's not good for me. This is an unpleasant state of tension, and we are motivated to reduce that tension. How do we do it? We can either stop smoking, or we justify smoking. We say, oh, the data aren't really very good that smoking is harmful, and besides, I'll live a shorter life, but I'll be thinner, or I'll be more relaxed, or blah, blah. So we don't comfortably live with two ideas that clash. What Elliot showed was that dissonance is most painful, and we are most motivated to reduce it when some aspect of ourselves is involved. When the information we don't want to hear is information that clashes with our view of ourselves as being good, kind, decent, smart, and competent. So if I see myself as a very competent person, and now you give me information showing I just did something really stupid, what are my choices? I could say, thank you so much for pointing out to me that I've just done something really stupid. Or I could tell you where you could go with your information and what you could do with that information, couldn't I? Now guess between those two choices, what do most people want to do? They want to dismiss the information. So Elliot and I ended up writing a book called Mistakes Were Made, But Not By Me, which is about why we justify beliefs that turn out to be wrong, things we do to other people that are harmful or cruel, decisions we make that turn out to be wrong or foolish. It's because the need to feel that we are good and competent and kind often trounces the information that on that particular occasion we weren't. Now, why we think this is so important is that throughout our lives, as human beings, we're going to hurt other people. We're going to make stupid decisions. We may make the best decision at the time, but it will turn out maybe not to have been so wise down the road. We're going to hold beliefs that the data, the evidence, the science will show us are wrong. And so our goal in this book is to show people why it's important to understand how dissonance works, why it is important not to keep throwing good money after bad, but to step up to the plate and say, you know what, I was wrong on that occasion. Now what is the information I need to make a better decision next? How do I learn from the mistake I made, not the mistake those guys made? And that's why understanding dissonance, I think, is one of the most central lessons that intro students can get, because it's something you can take with you right out of the classroom, right into your life for the whole rest of your life. Because when you know how it works, you will see it operating in other people and in yourself as well. People spend a lot of emotional energy trying to protect their egos, trying to protect their sense of self, their self-esteem, their feelings of competence, not realizing that everybody on occasion feels stupid or foolish. Everybody on occasion is embarrassed because they've hurt somebody else's feelings or done something wrong. And we don't have enough models in our society at the moment of leaders, of people in general, who are prepared to say, you know, this was a mistake. I'm responsible for it. Let me fix it.